Oh, is this a magic trick?
Oh, it's not. It's nothing.
Did you see that?
It's stupid anyways.
You wouldn't understand.
All right, so somebody's been watching Stranger Things.
No.
Oh, okay.
What is your best magic trick? Do you like have like a go-to one?
I used to have a lot of card tricks.
You forgot them?
I completely forgot them.
Yeah.
I used to do the one where like pick a card and you would do all these things in the middle and then I would take the deck and I would tap it and the card would pop up.
Whoa.
That's a good one.
I used to know that one so well.
You could do it with any deck of cards, or was it a trick deck?
No, any deck.
If you put 3 shots in front of me, 3 shots of tequila, I can make him disappear in
No.
less than 5 seconds.
No.
That's
see
my
it.
favorite trick. No, I actually don't drink anymore. I stopped. I've been sober for now.
You're such a liar.
I've been sober for quite some time now. I don't drink anymore for the podcast. Remember, I used to like.
You took how many shots yesterday before
Well,
the
I took
episode?
1 shot and because we were smoking. I needed like something to level
balance
myself
it.
out. But on a regular episode, no, I haven't drank anything in the past. Like
Feels good doing an episode sober.
Yeah, I
Feels
think so.
Feel clear.
But I'm a little bit more stiff when I'm sober, like on the podcast. When I have a little alcohol in me, I'm a little more like, looser. I like
Right.
can talk more. That's just the problem that I had, you know what I'm saying? Anybody in fear today? Like anybody like feels scared about like
impending
something?
doom.
Yes.
I had impending doom this morning.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like the world is like just crashing onto me.
You think so? I guess I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I think
I don't
that
know
is
why.
the worst feeling in the world.
Like helpless.
Just that impending doom feeling where it's like, I can't even explain it, but you feel like everything is about to like completely crumble. Like you're almost like about to die.
Yeah, me and Mariah deal with that every day.
Yeah, I'm like, this is just today.
Are we recording right now?
We're rolling on everything, right?
Oh, we've been rolling though, right?
What did you find out on your phone that was like a big deal? That you were like, I want to wait for the episode.
Oh, okay. So literally 5 minutes before we started the podcast, Mariah and Heath saw a blimp outside, and that's very rare.
The rumors were true.
Especially
And it wasn't
here.
a Goodyear blimp. It was a Shark Week blimp.
And it was like shaped like a shark. It was actually really
Really?
sick. It was
Looks
like
sick.
the coolest blimp I've seen yet. But it's very rare. There's only like 6 in the world, you said?
I
I
know
looked it
that.
up. I think there's like 23.
That's
still
still like,
nothing.
if you see one, that's like, oh, that's 1 out of 23. That's still pretty rare. And I was wondering why it was, well, first off, why is it so rare? Like, why don't they make them anymore?
Well, I think after the Hindenburg, like
What is that?
Hindenburg was the big disaster where a blimp like blew up in like the 40s or whatever at like a world
Oh, but
fair.
that was in the 40s though.
Correct, but they
There's
realized
just
it
like
was
no point for them. It's not a
There
means
isn't,
of
right? There's really no point for
transportation.
them.
It's just
And
to
I'll
float.
tell you the main reason why there's no fucking point in them. So I decided, I wonder how much it costs to make a blimp. I didn't think it cost that much, maybe like $1 million or something. It costs $20 million
Shut up.
to
What?
make
Shut
one
the fuck
Goodyear
up.
blimp. One Goodyear blimp costs $20 million.
Imagine the pressure of that pilot.
Well, I mean, think about an aircraft. An aircraft costs fucking
Yeah, but it's
$300
so
million.
rare. Like if you're and there's no way of like landing it. If you get a leak or it pops, like it just falls.
Yeah, and you know what? I think those blimps are they know it's almost time because they're not making anymore. So they're just like, oh, if this goes down, this goes down.
I think they're more practical than the planes that have the banner because you can never
Yeah.
read those.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For advertisement purposes. How many
Yeah.
people can you fit on a blimp? Like, I think you could, like, is everyone
I think
standing?
the
Are there
Goodyear ones. I
seats?
think it's a pretty big like body where you can like fit like maybe 30 people.
It's probably
in
like a
it.
hot air balloon. I thought hot air balloons were like 3 people, but they're you can
massive.
Fit like
The
20
bucket-
people
the
on
bucket
them.
is huge.
Yeah,
I saw a
they're
video. I couldn't
huge.
believe how many people you could fit in that thing.
I think we had 10 people when we went on, right?
Yeah. Am I crazy or did they used to
Yes.
film? I have this vision of the football
ecstasy.
announcers doing the reporting.
From
From
a
a
blimp.
blimp.
From the
Is
blimp.
that
Yes,
a
I
thing?
feel like I remember that too.
Yes.
And then my entire life, I always thought they were up watching the game in the
Yes.
blimp reporting down.
I picture
Is that
the
real?
box that they sit in to be like a box from a stadium. You know when when
Yeah.
you buy a box
Yeah.
out? I picture that. And there's like food and drinks and there's reporters.
I think
and
that
it's
must
like
have
one
been
big window.
a video game or something, or they always show like a blimp as they're announcing, and you think they're up in there.
I don't
know.
Like, I think visually, the sound of everything, you
Right.
think they're up.
You
there.
know how long it took me a long time to figure out that all that shit was green screen. Every time they would report the news somewhere and like you saw the background, I thought that they were up high in like a studio where you could just see the top of this. You know how they would have like a backdrop?
Yeah, the
Like,
cityscape.
I always thought it was real until like maybe when I was 18, I was like, oh shit, that's green screen. But it took me a while to
I
like,
still can't
realize
believe
that.
the damn line of scrimmage or how they are able to get like a yellow line.
And you could run over it and then it goes underneath.
Oh yeah.
I don't get it. I still don't understand.
I thought that shit was real when else.
I was like, how are they moving that
I
around?
thought they were just like, painting that shit fucking yellow and red every second. Still to this day, I don't know like how do they do that?
And I can't believe they still have the people that are like on the chain gang that are marking it. And then the other guy has the chain that runs and then it's exactly 10 yards. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
They still have to do that.
Wow.
It seems like a job we could easily replace with the lines that automatically pop up.
I'm pretty sure I went to a game with my parents and I asked that exact question. It's like, where's the color lines? And they're like, sweetie, that's
just television. So interesting. Anyways, all right, let's start this off.
Woo! Woo! It's coffee time, baby! Yeah!
Wow, that one felt good.
It did. Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
And we're
Unfiltered.
That's
Nice.
right.
Wow, that was
We are
clean.
off to a good start.
I'm feeling it.
Who
I really
are
am.
we?
Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday/Tuesday.
All right, good start, gone. Okay, so I've been dying for this episode because I need to hear what's going on. Apparently, there's some sort of bet or some stakes between David and Corinna. And
Yes.
a car is involved.
Yes, we were supposed
What
to
is
talk about
going
this
on?
a few episodes ago. Okay, so Corinna came over the other day to David's and I asked, hey, Corinna, because she's very open with her money and how much she makes. And I asked her, hey, can I please like see your
OnlyFans
Like,
statements?
I'm just like so curious
Yeah.
because like, you know, I that's something I'll never see and I'll never do OnlyFans. So like, but I just wanted to see and I knew she was open. So she showed me it and this girl makes her low months are like 600K a month. It's fucking bananas. And she just gets like tips on top of it. There's all these like little rewards and bonuses on there that she gets from all these people that subscribe to her. So she makes good money. And then David out of nowhere was just like, if we're able to get you to 1 million or 1.2 like this month, will you buy me a Ferrari? And they shook on it.
So what is
It's
So
like
what?
the
So
new
he's
one.
he's gonna
It's like the
promote
new
it?
one, like the crazy one. I don't know cars,
much
but
is
so
the-
is
how much is
David
it?
telling his fans to go like subscribe to
well,
Corinna's?
he's.
Like,
I
yeah.
mean, he's not doing anything. He's just
No, but, like,
telling
him
people that
saying-
shit. I mean, there's no like.
Or is he like, you better show some good boobies like this week?
No,
like,
no.
to-
This
So
is.
he's just saying he's going to help promote it to see if he can get it to
Yeah,
double.
I mean, it's nothing weird. Corinna's already doing this, and she thought like the bet was really funny, so she wants to do it and see if they can get to
what kind of Ferrari? Like
I
a
think
brand
it's like
new
the-
one?
it's like
I think
the
he wants
fucking-
the SF90.
Is that
How
that
much
one
is
he
that?
shared on his Instagram? Like that he was test driving?
Well, he rented that one the other day, but it's not that one. The car that he's looking at is like 500,000-600,000.
It looks like a Corvette.
I know this is the one he really wants.
Oh, so yeah, then it's that then.
Matt, you get the fuck out of here.
That looks
Get
just like the
outside.
new Corvette. I'm sorry.
I think I'm allowed
That
to
is
say-
not that special.
I
to
think I'm
me.
allowed to say this, but she is right now on track to make 1.2
Really?
this month. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're only halfway through.
Is the
Yeah.
bet like out? Like, is he saying like, guys, go?
No, the bet is out.
subscribe?
The bet is out. He like put it on Snapchat or something.
Oh, so he like explained if this gets.
yeah, and Corinna, I think she took the bet not thinking she would reach it,
Right.
but and, you know, it's not like David's like promoting
But
it
it's
every
also
day.
bonus
just-
money that
yeah.
she wasn't making before. So if it does,
Exactly.
What
it's
if
kind
she's
of like.
been lying though the whole time? Like she's like, you're like, can I see the account? She goes, yeah, hold on. Like she's like
pulls up like a
photoshopping
fake one.
real quick, like there
Adding
it is.
zeros.
No,
And now she's like,
no, it's real. It's
No,
real.
I know.
It's crazy, but I just can't believe how far she's come.
I know.
You know, all these years started out at Hooters, and now
They grow up so fast.
back to Hooters.
I was gonna
She's
say.
back to Hooters, but
High scale.
yeah,
Hooters.
It's crazy how like much these people are making on this.
Yeah, it's
site.
insane.
It's insane, and I honestly feel bad for the people. I'm trying to refer from the word because I don't want to say too much, but the adult entertainers on these sites that are like doing it for very little money, and it's like public. Then you're seeing these people on OnlyFans that are just like making.
That's the game, though. That's the game.
They're by
the
themselves.
game.
They're not even doing anything with anybody. They're just by themselves. I was thinking about doing it. My mom wants to do it.
what?
My mom wants to stay crazy.
Yeah, she told Zane she wants to.
She told all her friends, she's like, I'm gonna do it, honey. I was like, baby, you do you.
I was saying, imagine Zane
Oh
trying to help her
my-
like get started.
No.
Hey guys, my mom made a OnlyFans. You do the bet with her,
Yeah.
mom. If you get.
Yeah, I know. But OnlyFans actually, they actually would rather people not post like sexual things on their platform. They just want like.
I think that's
pictures
good
and
PR.
You think that's PR?
Yeah, you know, we really recommend not
Just
posting
to
that
cover
text.
their own.
But
ass.
isn't the logo like a heart with like a lock on it? Like, isn't it something like that? Like the logo, OnlyFans already looks like you're
yeah,
about
that
to
makes
like
sense.
access some
Yeah.
dark side of the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Ashley Madison still around? Or we talked about that?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I was at the horse race one time, and I looked to the guy
You know
next
what?
to
The
me in
Ashley
a urinal,
Madison
and he
case?
was on his phone. He was on Ashley Madison at the horse race. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh my God. You know what my favorite thing is? The old people getting busted at sporting events, like at a football game or a baseball game.
For what?
And somebody is recording their phone from behind. And I've seen so many of them. It's like an old guy, and
I
the
wanna
text is
screw
super
you
big
so good,
I'm
like-
gonna- yeah.
Oh,
and,
I sent that to somebody. I forget.
aggressive texting like
So
somebody,
good.
and then like the grandkid is sitting next to them, or like
Oh
it is.
Goodness.
And they'll have that
insane.
font at like 86 point font.
they
It's
can
like,
barely
hey,
see
It's bigger than Mariah's font.
Mine's pretty big.
Yeah,
yours is big. Why you can't see?
I don't know.
I think
You
she
don't even
likes
wear,
it.
You don't even wear glasses though, do you?
I have contacts.
Oh, you have contacts. All right.
So I do
Oh,
wear glasses.
you're like a secret agent blind bet.
I also can't read the banner on them. Maybe I just can't see.
Yeah.
Do you ever, when you're on airplanes, do you ever like look at people's phones and just see like what are they texting?
I don't care enough.
I kind of creep sometimes where I'm like, I just can't help my eyes looking at other people's screens, seeing what they're doing.
I probably
If
have
I
done it
see
before.
somebody on it, I look just to see. I don't like stick on it and like get nosy. But if they're like scrolling through Instagram, I like to see if I follow the same people, or like I'll look over. Somebody was actually watching TikToks of one of our friends a couple seats ahead,
Oh,
and they were like
yeah.
going through his page,
Wait,
and I was just like,
Which
It
one?
was Brett, right?
yeah, Brett Robinson.
Oh,
She
really?
was on his page just going through it. and I
Heath,
was
you
like,
know what I
"That's
would have
so
done?
funny."
You know what I would have done? I would have FaceTime Brett and give her
Yeah.
the
Oh
phone.
my
Well,
god!
we
cannot
remember
believe
we
I didn't
said
do that.
that, but it happened so fast because we were getting up and walking out.
Got it.
Yeah.
But then also she would have been like, why the fuck are you looking at my
Like she
phone?
just randomly just
Yeah.
doesn't know.
But
who
it would
is,
have been worth it. Imagine the story, her like telling
Yeah.
that story. Like you're not gonna believe it.
I'd be
This makes
so
no sense.
embarrassed though. If
Yeah.
that, like,
No, I mean she's on the like if you were doing something like that on the plane, like you're around people. I'm sure she wasn't embarrassed. How old was she?
Probably like
20 something.
25.
Oh, she's probably watching him because he's good looking to her. So you know, not that bad.
You know what I get really insecure about when I'm on a plane or in a public place? Looking through Zillow. I don't know why, because I feel like people are like, "Oh, this
he's
guy's
looking at that
This
house.
guy's looking at houses on the go." Like, you know, I don't want to be.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't
No,
think
it's
bad
just
at
kind
all.
of like, okay, what are you gonna buy a house right now? You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
I will. I
it's,
will.
it's a kind of a weird thing to be like busted watching Zillow. I don't, you know?
By the way, we found out today that the market no good. Do not buy if you live in LA.
Yeah.
If
Hold
anybody
off.
cares.
I think it's gonna.
we are not a financial advice podcast.
Well, that's why I
just-
said I was just
You
told by
heard that.
somebody.
Yeah.
I heard that by someone who's been doing real estate for 24 years.
Well, I'm kind of relieved because I don't own a property. So I'm like, let it go down so
Yeah.
it's on sale when I want to buy.
Yeah, it's crazy. We found this. I'm not gonna say we're gonna put it up. We never put shit up, but we found this property. Who found it? The one in Burbank, shithole for 2.5
Oh
million.
yeah, it's insane.
Tear down,
And it
though,
wasn't
probably?
just it wasn't a land. It was with a house with it. Like
Yeah.
you're buying the
Yeah,
property.
when you buy it, somebody's gonna have to demolish it, but you're not paying for like acres. It's just a normal size yard.
A 10,000 square
It's
foot lot.
just this freaking
Insane.
city.
You know what I have a guilty pleasure of? My friends who are real estate agents, like ones who are like back in Texas and like Austin and stuff. I'm always like, they're like, I just sold this house. And I'm like Googling like commission. Like I'm like calculating. I'm like, well, how much money did they make off that sale? Which is like interesting and weird. Like,
Matt, you know what's interesting? I find it interesting that you don't like hearing what other people make, but then you'll do something like that.
Oh,
oh, yeah,
so interesting.
sure. Yeah.
It's,
Like,
it's
if I-
one thing to like do the research and try to like, you know, crunch the numbers and figure it out than like hearing somebody.
Well, because
say
that's
it.
their
Yeah.
job. Like that's their actual like steady job. For us in like the entertainment world, everybody's making all different types of stuff, and for
Yeah.
other people, it's up and it's down. And I don't like counting like
Yeah.
influencer or creators' money, but people who are working a job and they just got promoted to this position. I'm going on Glassdoor and I'm looking up that
Average
salary.
income.
Wait, what's Glassdoor?
It's where you can like look up the company and the job position in the salary, and it gives like a general guesstimate of how much that person is getting paid.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little nosy when it comes to that. But
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I had the coolest night like 2 nights ago.
what'd you do?
So I got invited from Tag Heuer to go to this like little dinner setup arrangement thing. And I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. Like, I'm definitely down. So I show up. I had no idea really what it was going to be. They just said like, it's a dinner, and it was for the Gray Man movie coming out, and that has Ryan Gosling in it.
Yes.
So Ryan is basically the face of Tag Heuer now. And
I thought somebody else was the face of Tag Heuer.
they just got Jacob Elordi too.
Oh, so he's.
They're both like the two main,
Got it. Okay.
people.
Must be nice.
But we walk into this house, and as soon as I walk through the front door, I see Ryan Gosling standing there. And I literally went like this.
Oh,
And I just walked straight to the back. I was like, oh my God.
like a gulp and like an eye roll,
Yeah.
but like out of just disbelief.
Yeah, I just couldn't I just didn't expect him to be there. So I walk around the back, and then I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God. And then I rounded the corner and I saw him again. You know how celebrities, I don't know if it's something that we tell ourselves, but it's like, oh, they don't look that good in person. It's the movies, it's makeup, it's this, it's whatever. This guy was better looking in person than in movies. I was absolutely blown away.
It's not even photogenic.
He
It's
just-
just good
it was-
at every angle you look
Yeah.
at. him.
Yeah, and you could tell he's gonna be young forever. He doesn't even look like he has work done on his face.
He's so cool. Like, he is that charming, cool, just smooth dude.
Were
in
you at a
person.
resident? You were at like
was
someone's
a house. Yeah.
Oh, and he's just walking around.
And it was like
was
a
he
dinner with
chatty?
like, yeah, he was talking. But it was like a dinner, and there was like 30 of us.
Do you think you could have had a moment with him though? Like gotten up and talked to him?
I could
Oh,
have.
he was at the dinner?
Yes.
Oh!
Literally sitting like a couple chairs away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the premiere.
No, so the premiere was the next day, and we saw
Got
him again.
it, got it,
But
got
I
it.
was literally sitting there, and he's just like eating, and I couldn't stop looking at him. It was the weirdest thing.
That's the worst is like when you do see someone, you're like you just you can't take your eyes off of it.
Yeah, and just like
You're probably watching out everything
cool.
you did, the way you're sitting, the way you're eating.
I started eating like him, watching.
I would do the same thing.
But yeah, it was absolutely insane. I've never felt like that way around a celebrity before.
Starstruck.
And then we saw him again the next night at the Gray Man premiere. And
You should have just walked in and been like, hey, from
same
dinner.
exact feeling. Hey, good to see you again. What?
I bet he would come on unfiltered.
Oh, God.
And the
I was like, finish that sentence quick.
and the Russo brothers were at the dinner next to me.
Oh, the Russo brothers who did
Who directed the movie.
Yes.
I don't even know what they look like. The Russo brothers. But I know they did they did the Avengers and all that shit.
Endgame, Infinity War.
The Russo brothers.
That's them.
Gosh, those guys, you can tell those guys make movies.
Oh,
They
yeah.
seal deals. Those guys are on the phone all the time
Oh,
making
Matt, that
shit
kind of
happen.
looks like you on the left.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take it.
Insane though.
They are killing it.
Starstruck.
And how was the movie the next time?
So I didn't get to finish it. We got through maybe like half of it because we had to come back here to do the high episode. So I'm really bummed I didn't get to finish it. But like the whole beginning was amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Chris
excited.
Evans was there.
Oh yeah, Chris Evans was at the premiere too.
Yeah, so we saw them on the carpet. Obviously, there was like this pre-party on the carpet. So everyone was eating and drinking, and then we all went inside, and we had perfect seats for like an exit. We were in the back left corner,
Yeah.
like in that first section, and we were by like right next to stairs. And the cast, when they were being introduced, were waiting on the steps. So Chris Evans was like leaning against the bar that I was leaning against, and I was just like.
You go to Heath, you're like, should I go up to him? Should I say hi? Should I give him my number?
I just looked at Heath. I was like, "Please don't pull out your phone. Don't film. Don't film. Nobody take pictures. Please, please, please. I just want."
Let's have this moment.
No, it was cool. But yeah, he's right. Like Ryan Gosling in person is
It doesn't make sense.
He doesn't even have to open his mouth. He's just so charming. Like all the characters that he plays, like that's who he is.
It really is him.
And he's very. I mean, we didn't talk to him, but he's very nice to everybody. Like he was really just like a nice, normal guy. It was so
Yeah.
strange that they were right there.
Do you know who Fran Drescher is? Who played the nanny? Remember that
Yeah.
sitcom, The
No.
Nanny?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nanny.
The curly hair.
Curly
yeah,
big
yeah.
hair. Like, this isn't even that cool if you don't even know who she is. But when Patricia and we got invited to go see Moulin Rouge, the Broadway musical, it's now in LA.
Yeah.
And we got to go to like a little cocktail happy hour event before. And I was there and I saw this older lady and I go, that woman kind of looks like Fran Drescher. And like Patricia's like, the nanny lady? I'm like, yeah. Anyways, we go to the event. We go to the red carpet. You know, red carpet, you have to like go up. They go, what's your name? They look you up.
Yeah.
They have a headshot and they like got to do it. I'm like right there in line, and Fran Drescher comes right up to me. She like grabs my arm and she's like, how are you? And I'm like, great. How are you? It's so good to see you. She's like, I'm doing just fine. And then she goes like right before me, and Patricia and I look at each other, and Patricia's like, "You know the nanny?" And I'm like, "No, not at all." I don't know if she thought I was some other celebrity or if she was just being really nice.
I think she
wanted
was
to cut
skipping
me.
you. I think because you're in the front of the line, you're next, so she was being
But
nice.
the way, if you were there and the way she talked to me, it was like we had known each other for years, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share this because Patricia and I were like, I've never met Fran Drescher, and she thinks I was somebody else. Like, I don't know.
She's iconic.
Maybe she thought I was Ryan Gosling.
You never know. You never know.
Heath and I skip the red carpets because we're.
Oh, I hate red
I
carpets.
can't do it. I can't do it.
No,
And even when it comes down to it, that picture comes out, I'm like, nope, it's the worst.
No,
thing.
We
like,
also
we've never
don't
been.
we
We've
don't know
never-
how to pose together.
Yeah, so Heath is like, how should we pose? I'm like, do we have to? And some guy was like, you don't have to. You can go down there. And we're like, skip. I'm not going. Like, absolutely not.
It's too much pressure.
If they tell us we don't have to, we're not doing it.
And I don't want to do an interview with somebody who
Yeah.
does not even know who I am. And they're like, so, Matt King, well, you excited about Moulin Rouge? And like, you have to act like you're this important person. You're like,
It's not my night. It's
Yeah.
not my night.
You know who was soaking up the carpet? And everyone's like, get off the stage.
Move it along.
The Selling Sunset Brothers.
Whole
oh,
cast.
Bill Oppenheimer.
It's so funny. They walked back and forth like 50 times.
Yeah,
They're
they
everywhere,
were
huh?
on there for like an hour. It was so.
It was so funny.
You know, that would have been us back in the Vine days, back and forth, just waiting. Just
Oh,
waiting.
really?
It's a
That's
photo
so
op. I think they want other celebrities to recognize them
Yeah.
Yeah.
too. Because that's their clientele.
I remember we walked in one of those places. I don't know if I talked about it or not, but all of us and David, we walked into the Oppenheim group, and that's Selling Sunset, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just really mean. They were really mean to us.
Oppenheim.
Oppenheim.
I was thinking of Oppenheimer, like the
I
guy
think it is.
No, it's-
who
You're
made
right,
the
Oppenheimer.
atom bomb.
Oh.
Josh Beck's new
Different
movie,
family.
Oppenheimer, the guy who invented the atom bomb.
No.
I'm the creator.
Is
of
it a new
evil.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay. Anyways, I was like, are they related to the Oppenheimer?
No,
like,
no, I think it's just their last name
The
or
smoke
whoever.
keeps coming out of
I'm
your mouth.
sorry. Can
Like,
you see it?
Yeah, the whole time.
Oh, I'm bad. Cut that
I don't know if
out.
you want me to
He's on
stop.
fire.
Sorry, because
Just spitting facts, just straight heat.
okay.
Straight heat.
Yeah, I thought it was Oppenheimer, like the father of the atom bomb.
Go ahead though. You were saying you walked into the office.
You
Oh,
went
they were
in
just
there?
nasty, just nasty.
Really?
I think I don't even think we were filming, but David had the camera in his hand. He wasn't filming at all, and we walked up to the guy, and I wish I why are you laughing?
It's just
No, but
funny. It's just funny.
I think he just says, "Hey, blah blah blah." I think he asked either if somebody was there or not, and he was just. I think he saw the camera and just immediately got really nasty because he thought we were going to film in there, but we weren't going to film in there. But he was just nasty. Sorry, that's the
your-
fucking story. They were very nasty to us when we walked in.
That's all I hear. I'm sorry. I do love the show, though. I'm guilty.
They're
of
businessmen.
watching it.
They
I
are.
feel like once you get to that point, you don't even need to sell houses. Like that's
they're
crazy.
entertainers at this point.
You went and looked at a house, and Christine Bentley was showing.
That was
Yeah.
hold on. Who was looking? That was your house.
It was one that I was looking at.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago now.
She forgot.
And yeah, she pulled up in the Lambo with blood splatter all down the side.
It was like decal,
gosh.
but it did not look good.
I
at
was just
all.
like, oh god. Like even if you aren't, you know what I mean? Like I
It's
get.
probably not even her car. Like I feel like people like that, they're just given cars to drive around for like a month or a week with a
Probably.
weird decal on it because
Yeah.
it's like already like a moving ad.
And if you never
Right.
heard the story, she had them waiting for 2 hours. She was late, and then she finally showed up, and she forgot the key. And
Yeah.
they
To
were
the
like,
house.
forget
I
it.
was like, all right, I don't need to see
we
it.
didn't even get to see the inside, did we?
No.
I think we went to Saddle Ranch after that.
We
'cause
went
it was
to
Yeah,
right
you
Saddle
guys
down
went
the
to
street.
brunch at Saddle Ranch,
Yeah.
right? That's funny.
Oh, that was a good old.
Oh my god! And then that's the day it turned into like an all-day affair, right?
Yeah.
And we ended up staying there because
Yup.
we were so disappointed we couldn't see. No, you
Was
know,
that the one where we just invited everybody?
Yeah, and literally like 70 people showed up, and it was just
Crazy, because so I posted a close friend story.
Oh,
and it was
I remember that
Who
day.
wants to go
Yeah.
to? Who wants to meet us at Saddle? Did not think anything of it. I just thought it was a funny joke because I thought like at least 3 friends would show up, and I
Yeah.
wanted to get it after. Bro, we
People-
filled
people-
up that entire Saddle Ranch.
and we kept close friendsing people walking in, and we were like, hey, and
Every
then
person
everybody
coming
kept
in.
seeing that.
Tyler
so they,
Cameron was there with us. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Stas.
But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
funny just capturing so people were watching like just people coming through, and that I think that just made people want to come through because it
That's
was working.
funny. And this was in the middle of the day.
Middle
Yeah.
of the day.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's a good day.
That was really fun. We all got the road. What's the term throwed mean?
fuck.
like-
This is my first time hearing it. Right, that
Mariah,
one.
It's a Florida thing.
When was the last time you were throwed? You were gone.
I remember it.
It had to be with Heath.
It was.
What does that mean?
It was at David's old house, and you kept doing handstands, backflips, cartwheels.
That wasn't the last time.
by the pool table.
That was the last time?
Yeah.
I remember that night.
Yeah.
If I'm tumbling, I'm gone. when the drink starts tasting like I used to tumble.
Yeah, I remember.
You were fun back then. Not more.
Because I remember
happened?
Zane, you looked at me, you're like, yo, she is on one.
I was like, I like this Mariah. She's good. She's fun.
I love the move where you do with the other person where they just catch your foot and then you push
That
them
one,
off.
Yeah.
I
The
truly
white chicks.
believe anybody can do that. Truly. It's very simple.
That was a.
Oh,
there
wait.
were
The one
guys
where,
that-
like in a pool, like when you like toss them.
No,
No,
in white
you-
chicks,
you
when they
You
put their
put your
foot up
foot
and then
into
you flip
Heath's
them.
hand and then
Oh,
you flip.
yeah. Actually, yeah. That does seem easy. Let's do that. Let's do that.
We should try it right. Scoot the down.
If we devoted like a whole month to learning how to do a backflip, like we go to the gym every day.
I think
and
she could
just-
easily teach us how to
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
a backflip in a month.
It would just be nice, something under your belt that you could just do.
But it's that moment. It's that moment where you have to flip. It's this adrenaline
Yeah.
rush where you're just like, God, I
Because
gotta
if
do
you
it. I gotta
fuck
do
up,
it.
you are done.
Yeah.
Like hospital, months of recovery. Not good. Wait, Mariah, can you teach the three of us how to backflip for the next
In
month?
secret?
And then in secret, and then one day at a party.
Actually,
I was gonna go.
2, 3.
But Zane,
no, Zane's would be perfect if he was drunk and
I-
he
Oh,
already
yeah.
learned how to do it. I
I'd
think
be
his
good.
muscle memory would kick in and he would just.
Absolutely.
So
I
tall.
think
I have
Matt
a
would
lot
be
of
the
legs.
last.
A
Yeah.
lot of legs.
Yeah.
I think Matt would be
But
the
you know me.
problem.
I can do like a little round off. I'm good on my hands.
What about the
I know,
hand
but
one where
you're-
you go
you're-
on your hand and
Back
then you-
handspring?
Back handspring. Do a back handspring.
That's harder.
That's hard.
How is that harder?
You got to be
because you have to
pretty
land
flexible.
and like.
Oh, my O
Catch
can
it.
do that.
Yeah.
Like
Not this one.
my brothers can't do a back handspring, but they can back flip.
Oh,
it's like
got
a back
it.
tuck.
Yeah.
The way you practice how to backflip is like doing the arm thing behind them, right? Like doing
spot
that.
them.
Spot them.
I don't get how people do like aerials and stuff.
That's
like
hard.
when they're, like cheerleaders, they're like round off back handspring, and then they'll do like this spinny
The
thing.
twist?
What?
How like after 10 of those that you're not dizzy already where you can do a full fucking aerial like that? Nuts.
It's called a full.
Full.
They're
Bro,
learning.
you're lucky in the camera.
They're learning.
Did
Well, you
see
said
the guy-
aerial, and
full.
Oh,
an aerial is a cartwheel without hands.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, what full twisting layout or what do you call it?
Did you see the guy going down the
Smart
the
pants.
sands like hill?
Oh, doing backflips.
But it's like
Yeah.
literally hits
Oh,
like
it was really
70
good.
in a row, and it just keeps going. I don't understand.
humans are
That I
freaks.
can do.
You going downhill?
I used to try to practice
like
to
that.
beat the world record for back handsprings because I could.
I
could
remember.
keep going.
Wait, let's try to beat it.
I just don't have the space.
What do you mean the
I
space?
don't have
We
like
need
a
a
football
runway.
field.
We
We
need
need
Let's go to a football field.
Where-
we
what is
need
the
the Fast and the
longest-
Furious runway.
Yeah.
I bet there's a gym where it's the longest trampoline like thing you can do.
no,
it
no, no.
on.
You need a football field.
Oh, okay.
Like I think I did 16. That's my record.
What's the record?
I think it's like
80.
back then it was like 20 something, but now I have no idea.
Jordan,
we
look up the
I bet
record.
80, 100. Like you're telling me that
Back
like a
handsprings?
gymnast from
I bet
like
it's like 50.
China, like some girl on like the Chinese gymnast team can't do 80, and I'm just saying because they have an amazing gymnastics team.
We get it, Matt.
Doing 80 in a row, no problem.
I bet it's 50 something.
World record for hamstrings. Back okay.
Back hands.
Oh, is it? It's 36. That's it.
Oh,
That's not bad at all.
Most consecutive back
2021.
handsprings.
From Zama Mofo Kang
Right, I
in
think you got
South
it.
Africa.
Bubba, let's break this world record.
I think you got it.
Imagine that, and we'll put a plaque behind you, just your Guinness plaque.
Yeah.
He beat it by 2. He did 2 more, so it was 34.
Wow.
oh wow! Recently.
It's a guy. I think a girl would be able to top that.
Whoa. Dude, she's almost gliding over that.
She's like in the same.
She don't need no football field.
This is the
Yeah,
female world
she
record.
can undercut.
Wow.
Look at that lady just.
If I did undercutting, my shoulders would rip.
Wait, that's insane. She already beat the world record.
This is a girl. Wait, is it different for a child?
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Stop! Like, make it stop.
Make it stop. Who driving this place?
Well, she has to get exhausted at some point. When is she going to give up?
I think when the timer goes out. That's definitely more than 36. That's it.
Oh,
Whoa.
she's trying to do as many as she can in a minute.
Damn.
Aw,
Well,
so
Ty Howla,
Ty Howla. We don't know.
That is crazy.
75. What did I say? A little girl
Wait,
from China
30
can probably do 80 backswings.
Mariah, so that's 36. That's 75. That's so
I
it's probably
guess
more
I don't
than
know.
75.
I don't know if there's
Maybe,
different rules.
Interesting.
Like their they're in maybe it's for like a confined space because
Yeah.
the original world record was on a field.
Got
So
it.
maybe there's like consecutive in place.
Yeah.
It's called undercutting. You go in place.
All right, throw an event. The Amato Foundation.
Oh God.
Wow.
For every
Anyway.
flip we do, we donate.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, BetterHelp.
I have a question for you. How well would you take care of your car if you had to keep the same one your entire life? That's how our brain works. So why don't we treat them that way?
That's a really good way of putting that. We get
Exactly.
oil changes, tire rotations, maintenance. Why don't we do that with our own mind?
This guy last night was telling me how, how cars are worth like, $50,000, $30,000. Like
Right.
they're worth, and we spend so much time trying to make sure that our cars are working. We go get a check, we get our
Right.
oils checked. Our bodies
Worth
cost like
so
$1
much-
trillion. Just
Right.
think about how much it costs to get your teeth done, or
Everything.
if you have to amputate your leg or something.
just
I know
how
it's
much your
dark,
life
but like
means.
it costs so much money to do all that. So if you put everything together of what you
That's
can
right.
get done, it costs $1 trillion. So why not spend time on it?
And for those listening, if you don't know what BetterHelp is, it is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even online chat therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
And it's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Super fast, baby.
So stop spending time driving to your appointments. Gas is through the roof. Just stay at home. Stay in the comfort of your pajamas and just see them or don't see them if you don't want to on the camera.
Exactly. And also, it's better talking to somebody that's like unbiased,
Exactly.
Like you could talk to your friends, but it's so much better just to talk to somebody that is
Somebody
just-
outside of your friend group and your family that's just going to give you honest help.
Exactly. And it feels good also to just open up about everything new, to someone that's like has
right.
no idea who you are, because then they can really just like
They're just
because
there
we all
to
think different.
yeah.
Exactly. We all think different. We all like, especially therapists, because they're trained to do that. So it's good to talk to somebody that's like knows what to say.
And our listeners right now are going to get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath.
That's betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this podcast, helping our minds and helping all of our listeners.
Making us feel better, baby.
Have you heard about not astral project, remote viewing?
Didn't we just talk about remote viewing?
I was talking about it with you on the couch where I was watching those videos of those kids who are blindfolded and the mom has like cards with like, I don't know, a monkey, an apple.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Have you
And
seen those
it-
like videos?
And the kids know exactly what's on the card because they can like see it in their mind.
Yeah, I don't buy that shit.
I don't buy it either, because the way they're like flicking it and shit, like every time they pick out a card, they flick it in a certain way, and I feel like the kids are able
it's
to.
like that code
Yeah,
speaking.
the
Whenever
two
it is.
girls.
Like
Oh, they're
ready.
like, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
like
it's
that
like
twin
that.
telepathy type
But
shit.
I've watched so many videos of it, and it seems like these kids are getting it right. It looks like it's out of Stranger Things.
I
Man.
think the coolest thing that we can do is echolocate. Like
Oh, yeah.
blind people who can do that, and then
Oh yeah, that is cool.
that's
Wait,
that's about as far
wait,
as
what
we
do you
can
mean-
go.
what do you mean
We've talked
echolocate?
about this.
Blind people who can like ride a bike or walk around and they
Oh, and know
they
exactly where they
click
are.
and they can hear the echo back off of an object and like be able to.
See
Yeah.
what's around you.
Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, I buy bullshit on that whole thing. Maybe maybe it's true, but
But
like
then
just
I'm like,
the
what
videos-
is this? Who is this mom then who has all these kids around and they're like astral project or like remote viewing?
And all the kids are like that.
Dude, there's like a whole group. She has an academy that you can like buy.
What is this, the Umbrella Academy? Fucking X-Men There's
Dude,
no
it,
way.
It weirds me out though. I'm like, if this is bullshit, then why is she making these kids do this bullshit activity all day?
Yeah,
People do crazy
Like, go make them go
things.
play outside and like that's what is that?
lift a car with your mind. Then what are you doing sitting here learning what's behind this card?
But why do you need to learn that? Why do you need that?
To be able to see without seeing.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be pretty awesome if you could, but there's no way.
you could play blackjack, be a wizard at it. You know exactly what the card is.
Exactly.
So put them in the casino. Get
wanna
them in the casino. Make
Exactly.
mama some money.
No, that's the thing. That's
Get
like,
out
it's
there,
literally
honey.
for someone to be like that. It would be so dangerous.
It's a superpower.
yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't believe it. But I keep Googling it, and there's not like anybody who's like, this is how it's bullshit and how they're faking it. No one's able to say how they're faking it.
I don't know. They got us pretty good with that twin shit.
I know. We bought that so hard.
If I was-
How embarrassing, huh? And everybody watching, at that show.
Yeah.
You know, there had to be at least fucking 40 people in those seats that knew
Solid
exactly
trick.
what was going on. And we were all freaking out.
I'm glad I wasn't at that show because I would have busted them right on the spot.
Hold on, would you have like right on stage?
I don't know. I guess I would.
No.
No, I probably wouldn't have. Like, you're snapping to the syllables,
Or
and
you
the
just-
last letter of the word you're saying is the first
Or
consonant.
you say the person before the other girl says it. The Rock.
They're like,
Okay, people have no idea what we're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
Oh
about.
shit, yeah.
So
Okay,
I don't mean to interrupt.
No, we've also talked about them quite a bit. We don't-
Yeah.
So I was during the high episode last night. I was kind of in my own world, and I was like kind of tripping out. And I took a little break, and I went to go to the bathroom, and I was just sitting there. I went pee or whatever, and then I guess I stood up too quick, and I put it away too quick, and I was buttoning my pants, and I saw I had like a big spot like
no.
on my green pair of pants, so it was like easily like noticeable, and I was freaking out, and I stood in the mirror and I looked at myself for like 10 minutes, and I was it was me trying to figure out how to get back in the room without people seeing it, and I don't know why it was so tough for me to figure out what to do.
Did you make in your pants?
No, I just put it away too quick.
Oh god, it was.
You know what I mean?
it wasn't fully empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I stood there and I was having the biggest panic attack because I didn't know how to get back in the room and get back in the seat without like,
People noticing?
yeah.
So did you change your pants? What'd you
No, I spun them to the side and like tried to like,
hide it?
yeah.
You know what's crazy? That'd have been the last thing if we were sober, we would have caught it. But I feel like none of us would have caught it.
I know,
at that
but
moment 'cause we
it
were
was
all-
the biggest thing in the world to me when I was like standing in that bathroom.
That's-
I just had
yeah.
to share.
At least
That-
you're
that'll
in
do
the
that to
comfort of
you.
your own home and not like at a nice event
Yeah.
where you're just like,
Ryan Gosling points it out.
He's got pee pants.
you hit the red carpet with that, just like boom.
Oh, I would. That's funny.
Done.
Anyways, yeah, I just had to share that.
Like I dropped a drink on bread at 4th of July, like purposely, like by mistake. I meant to like do it in front of it, and it went all over, and it looked like he peed. So I grabbed it and I put it on my pants too, because I felt bad.
If peeing your pants is cool, then I'm Miles Davis.
yeah, and Todd didn't want to feel left out, so he did it too.
That was sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're just being good friends, you know.
Yeah, if you got a big stain, own it. To point it out to the
I
group.
don't-
Usually
I
they'll
don't
think
own
it's
anything.
funny. I'm not going to judge someone like for having a big stain if they don't acknowledge it. Though. Like,
Exactly.
you know.
Anyway,
But you made it out alive. By the way, we did a high episode with Tana and Brooke. If you guys want to go check it out, we're going to be posting that itch this week. It might be up by now, but it'll be up this week.
Patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
All for $5 a month, baby.
I went to go see the Black Phone with Patricia the other day. Black Phone's that really scary movie with like Ethan Hawke, and it's about this kid who gets like abducted. It's awesome, really spooky movie. We went to like the Cinemark in North Hollywood, and already like it's like 45 minutes into the movie, it's intense. Like the audience, everybody, it's just on edge. All of a sudden, the lights in the movie theater just turn on. Like I'm not talking about like the side little like yellow lights. Like it's like the emergency lights in a way. Like it is bright in everybody. I had never felt like that much like sense of fear, like amongst like a group of people contained in a room where we all felt like there was about to be like a shooting.
Yeah.
Like someone was going to come in. Cause already Black Phone,
right.
Ethan Hawke is this villain who has this scary mask and stuff. But we just thought that like this was gonna happen. I
Yeah.
was so scared. My heart sunk.
I would have freaked out too if
then-
that like happened.
And then it like was like 1 or 2 minutes, and then finally like some guy got up and he like walked back, and apparently a wrong switch was just flicked on for the movie theater. Never in my life had that happen, but it was so spooky.
Like for
Just-
like the emergency lights to go on.
Yeah.
Like in a movie like that. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
if it was Minions, I would have been like, oh, what? I don't know.
It's
This
like
is-
I was telling him it's like being on a flight, right? And it's like in the middle of the night, usually all the lights are off. Midway through the flight, it just all turns on, and you hear bing bing. Like that would freak me the fuck out. Like what's going on?
Oh yeah, it shook me up, and it took me a while to like settle back into the movie. But oh my god,
Did they rewind it at all?
No, they didn't. But I don't think we missed.
I don't even
that
think. Can you
much.
even rewind that type because it's all on a?
I don't think.
Are they
so.
still doing it on film like that? Are they putting it on a roll?
It's
I
like a
feel
huge
like it is.
SD card kind of a thing.
That's
that
what
they
I
put
would've-
in. They put-
That's cool. No, it's just cool to think of a big SD card. Like I'm thinking like this big.
Just sliding it in.
We needed that like 2 years ago for the podcast when we were filming on those movie cameras.
Yeah.
We used to film on movie cameras.
Remember when you guys were like mic'd up? Like we had wireless mics? Like we were doing a damn TED Talk?
You know what I wish I was alive for? Going up to a DJ and giving him a CD.
Oh yeah.
People used to do that.
Yeah, when you would
Or
want
like
like
cassettes.
Yeah.
That's how DJs like operated. Like you give them a CD. Like
yeah, if you were like at like a club or something and you just wanted like hear your song or you just give them like a CD or something.
Wow.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
but I think that would
Play track
that would
number 4.
completely ruin their set though. Like the
No,
music
because
would
they
be
have
off.
they
have
put it
another
in and then you can
headphone
cut
and
it
they
over.
hear what they're about to listen.
Oh,
They'll be like, that's
okay.
good, and then they'll mix it
I'm
in.
just thinking it's one CD player that's connected to the aux.
Yeah.
Not even thinking.
It's crazy, like stereo systems. Like people used to spend so much money on a huge stereo system and speakers and stuff, and now we just have our phone and like a big Bluetooth speaker, and that's it. But it used to
just
be
sounds
this
amazing.
huge,
Yeah.
like don't touch it, kids. Kind
Like
of,
that, like Aaron Paul and Breaking Bad when he bought that whole set.
Yeah.
Looked like it cost $20,000, but like that's how you played like loud music in your house back then.
Oh yeah.
What do you call those? Like just TV entertainment centers? Like what do you call those? Like giant DJ speaker? Just like sound system.
Yeah.
the shake you just did. that was great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you like that, huh? I see Heath's hand go.
Mom, I love when you shake your eyes because you're thinking.
Yo, we lost my family every year. We do a big boat parade for 4th of July. And you remember, guys, I've been saying, because we won last year with ABBA, and I was really, really excited about it. So
And I
this
remember
year,
the story last year in this room.
we did Shrek, and I had been kind of telling you guys I'm really excited we're doing Shrek.
Yeah.
We did it full force. It was awesome. We made the pontoon look like a swamp. We went and got like
Oh,
trees
cute.
and stuck it in and everything.
in the boat.
on the boat. Like, yeah.
Why? I feel like I didn't see a picture.
That
of
reminds
Oh, I
me,
guess I
like
didn't.
in high school when you would decorate floats for the parade.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Those
yes.
floats are expensive. You could tell. All made out of fucking flowers.
Anyways,
Incredible.
we enter the contest. We go around. We're singing All Star, I'm a Believer, all of that. And man, we didn't fucking win.
Who won?
Oh, who won?
Yo,
What do you
want to
cousin? What do you?
Bon appetit.
What do you guys think won? What do you think?
I don't know the
Well,
answer.
yeah, we don't know that. Which boat you think won?
Like, oh, we made like it look like this. Like it was like a swamp kind of a thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Said
cool.
Shrek on the front. What?
That was not what I expected.
Let me see.
What? I think it looks cool.
No, not that it's bad. In my head, I pictured something so extreme.
I was pretty proud of it, but we lost. We lost to Legoland.
Oh my God, Patricia was the fairy godmother.
No, that's not Patricia.
Oh, who's that?
It's like one of my cousins, Megan.
Oh my God.
Patricia was.
Dating your cousin, I say.
You like your cousin, huh?
No, I just feel like that's what every redneck's pontoon boat looks like already. You know, it had like a lawn chair, you know, like a.
That looked pretty good though. You guys definitely put work into it.
What did
Thank
Legoland
you.
look like?
I'll show you what Legoland looked like.
Oh, Legoland won?
Yes, Legoland won.
We'll put the pictures up, guys. Don't worry.
Did they take it down?
Oh,
They
humble.
didn't want to rub it in.
They're
yeah.
they're proud. Or no, sorry, the opposite. Oh, they took it down. They're proud.
What the fuck?
Zane's brain is something else.
You don't have a group chat for this?
Yeah, you don't have like a.
shit talking on the
Oh.
winter boat.
Legoland.
Let me
pretty
see. Let me
cute.
see.
Cute.
Wow, now that's
wow.
good. That,
I know.
that is good.
That's
It was
good.
pretty. It
Let
was
me see
pretty
that.
cool.
Wow.
What does the winner get?
Wow. Look
They-
at the people too.
Oh, they get a Dickie's barbecue gift card for
Oh.
$50,
Oh,
and you
alright.
get your name on a plaque. You get your name on a
Dang,
plaque.
you're spending more money on the fucking on the competition than the fucking reward.
It's about the memories.
all right.
I'm still a little bitter about it.
All right, next year.
Sorry.
And it's funny because I feel like you post the same stories every year. When you do this every year, it's the same like angle, the same people, the same.
It's all tradition, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't have no tradition in my family.
We should
Not
enter
one.
the Red Bull Flugtag.
Yeah, I've always wanted to
should
go
do
to
it.
those.
Wait, what is that?
We should have an unfiltered plane and just do it.
Wait,
I
what? I,
don't
have
know.
no idea what's
It's
going on.
No idea what you're
Red
talking
Bull does it every year. You basically create your own airplane looking thing and you either drive it off or like run off the edge of like this big giant
You've
dock
never-
thing and like try to go out as far as you can.
Anybody can do it?
There's like I don't know how you
This-
go about entering it, but yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And you try to see how far out you can get.
What in
But
the
they're all
Little
like super
Rascals?
random.
Oh, I love that. Hold on, wait, can we do that?
Yeah, I bet you have to enter like really early, and I bet you have to raise
Like,
money
look at
for
that.
charity too.
Oh,
That's
the bus is
sick.
cool.
That looks dangerous. That's a magic school bus. Like shit. Like
We should do it as a balsa airplane Pope edition.
Yes.
Yes.
Down.
That would be cool.
Fly high.
How do you
With
get that
faith.
shit out of the water though? Like
Let's
after do they
describe
have-
what we're seeing.
Okay,
Try
if for
to.
people who don't know, it's Red Bull has this big competition where you create
Try
your
to-
own like.
Yeah, good luck.
So this is a giant mosquito
Yeah.
with a guy riding it.
You're pretty much
And-
making these like
I can't believe you
floats,
you
kind of.
floats
in a
pretty
way.
much, and you're running it off like a ledge that's all sponsored by Red Bull into a lake.
And then
I
they-
don't get it. I don't get it.
It's just fun.
It's just fun, and they have one where it's on like a road, like a really windy road, and they make them and they go down like like a bunch of barriers and stuff.
How far can any of these actually go, though? You know what I mean?
It's
So that's not the point. Is that it's just fun. It's not. The competition is not really that important.
Yeah.
Like who wins? Okay.
Do they still do like the race from Little Rascals?
oh like so well
Like soapbox cars or whatever they're
They probably
called?
I
do
think
somewhere.
so, yeah.
Do towns do that?
yeah in the Midwest it's really big. Like in Ohio is a big soapbox town scene.
I
always
again, that's something I thought I would have to deal with growing up. I
Yeah.
thought that was something that was so prominent that everybody at some point in their life has to be
What-
a driver of a soapbox car.
What movie was that we all watched?
Miracle in Lane 2 with
Mir-
Frankie
Yes!
Muniz.
That's where we all
and he's
saw
the
it.
disabled
God.
kid.
Yeah.
And then he has that like seizure, like a
That
stroke.
was a good movie.
Wow.
Good movie.
Miracle in Lane 2. It almost seems like it's a sequel, but
Yeah,
it's not.
it's-
It's like Jungle to Jungle. Like,
Have any,
Yeah.
any of you see Malcolm in the Middle at all as a kid?
Mitsubishi.
Growing
yeah,
up? Malcolm in the Middle?
The youngest brother, Dewey, went to my elementary school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Dewey. But Malcolm in the Middle was great.
I think I recently saw Frankie Muniz on like something.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know why
Steve-
everybody says I don't remember anything. He's like,
Steve-O's podcast.
Steve-O's podcast. He was talking about how like everybody thinks that I like got into this accident or something.
Or yeah, there's like this myth or I don't know, rumor that Frankie Muniz does not remember like filming Malcolm in the
Yeah.
Middle. And I think he's like, no, it's just that I was so young, I don't remember like everything about it.
Yeah,
Like kind
that's
of a
so
thing.
crazy
Like, you don't
how
remember,
like you could be filming so like something so popular and so long as a kid, and you just like kind of like
like, you don't remember every class you
No, of
did or
course
like
not.
all the lines of like a performance you did for something like, I don't know. When it's just routine, I bet.
I know.
like looking back like at our college, I know, or our high school, I know we went there, but I don't remember like anything about the day to day of it. It's just like, yeah, that's where I went. I don't
yeah, even college too. Like,
Yeah.
I barely
like going to
remember our
BC. I don't
day-to-day.
remember anything. I don't.
I just
Now
remember it
imagine
was
if somebody
boring as
went.
fuck.
Imagine if somebody went missing one of those days, and then you have to think about what happened that day. That's like what the whole Serial podcast is about.
Oh,
with like,
like
a
having to
non-scientist.
go back. Wow.
It's because all these people are like, I don't remember what I was doing that day. Or
Yeah.
I
like,
always
crazy.
think about that. Like if a cop come, where were you on the night of the second at 8 p.m.? How does anybody know?
No way.
I know. That's why you always.
I'd just be like, take me.
away.
Yeah.
Take me in.
Have you ever ended up in like the drunk tank?
No, never have.
What's
It's
that?
a drunk tank.
If you like get
Me and
like
Mariah never
super
know.
We don't know
intoxicated
anything.
in public, and you didn't like commit any crime or anything, you're just like severely
Intoxicated.
they bring you into the drunk tank and you like stay there and sober up overnight at the jail.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's basically like, yeah, when you get arrested when you're drunk, they put you in like a drunk tank. Like not like a tank.
What does it
but
consist of?
No, it's just like a
just
cell.
a cell.
It's a
Yeah.
cell, usually with a bunch of people.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. I've
Like
had-
if you're like obnoxious and like causing a scene like in downtown Fort Lauderdale or something, and you're like,
That'll sober
You
you
know,
up
like
real
the-
quick. You're sitting in that fucking cell. You're like, all right, I was just kidding. Guys, I'm not that drunk.
have you?
no, I'm just curious what it. I don't know what it looked like inside.
Mariah, have you been arrested?
Which time?
Yeah, which time?
You look
No.
like I feel like you're someone that have been like had a bad life. Like you've been arrested a couple times.
Really, Zane?
Yeah, a
Let's
little
think
bit.
about it.
Just a little bit.
You haven't?
Matt.
I multiple
No,
times
let's
could
ask
have been
this
arrested.
question. Right. Should you have
Should you have been arrested?
have been
yes,
arrested
7 times, 8
8
times,
times?
7 times.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I could have got arrested for.
Yeah, I was pretty bad. Yeah, you know what? I was like, not compared to other people in Florida, but I was like pretty rebellious.
It's great that we have all these body cams, but it's so embarrassing knowing that there's a full video of you out there getting arrested if you were to get arrested.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just being like, what? What's happening?
Do they save all that shit somewhere, or they just delete that shit after like?
They have to.
I think they
save
have
it.
to keep it, yeah.
Yeah. That's
that-
how like Gabby Petito, like they were able
Yeah.
to figure out like because she was on the body cam.
How big is her fucking drive? And
Yeah,
right.
like,
I need
having
that.
to fit all that shit.
Did you see the new journal that they just found?
You know, they released his like suicide note.
Yeah, his
Wait,
suicide side note, it just came out like a couple days ago. I saw it.
Yeah, the
Or
Brian.
was it months before? They just found it?
They
Well, no,
just
when
released
they
it.
found his body, everyone knew that there was a note, but they hadn't released it.
Right.
And then they finally released it. I read the whole thing.
But basically, he said that she injured herself.
Yes.
And that she asked him to kill her, to take her out of her misery,
Come on.
basically, right?
Please.
So because he loved her so much, he did that for her. But he couldn't deal with the fact that he did that, which is why he said he had to take his
He
own.
thought he can go out. He'd go out of this world.
What's selfish?
people liking
He should have
him.
given her a damn notepad and goes, "Well, then tell everybody this too." How about
Because
you
I
get the
don't want
final
that.
say, Brian? You get the final say? No.
Yeah.
If you were so delusional, that pisses me off.
That's crazy.
That guy was so delusional down to like his final like message. Like you couldn't have even at least been honest about what happened.
Yeah, at least be honest before you
Like he died he died lying.
died lying.
Yeah, it's
Man.
pretty bad.
I was about to say something so dark.
What?
That would have just ruined the whole vibe of the room. You know what I mean?
Talk about how you would kill somebody?
No.
I'm just trying to watch out for red flags moving forward.
No, I'm good. There's nothing you have to be afraid of ever. I know that.
I know you have really like impulsive thoughts.
Impulsive thoughts, like something I would just do.
Not that you would do it or act on it, but I know you.
No, there'll be times where I'm driving and like somebody would be walking in front of me, right? And I'll just be like, wow, I could run over them right now.
Yeah.
And that's everybody though.
course.
Like
I could
I
just
look
kick this
like I
down.
look at my feet and go, I could literally just move my foot over
So
and
easy.
completely ruin them.
Yeah.
But I would never. Come on.
Ever.
I'll do it in a video game. I'll do it in Grand Theft Auto. I'll be running bitches all day. Fucking I was stealing cars and shit. That's fun.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, Noom.
When we decide to lose weight, it's usually not about the number on the scale. So whatever your reason is for wanting to make a change, Noom Weight is ready to help.
And Noom Weight's psychology-based approach empowers you with the knowledge and support to build lasting results.
Exactly. And they empower you to build more sustainable habits and behaviors.
Noom has already helped over 3.6 million people lose weight.
That's a lot,
That
including
is
you,
a lot.
baby.
That's right.
And every journey is different, so your daily lessons are personalized to you and your goals.
And it's so easy because you can choose your level of support from 5-minute daily check-ins to personal coaching.
And progress isn't a straight line, and off days are totally okay. Noom Weight will help you get back on track.
That's right. I just had an off day today, but I know, I'm learning and I'm understanding my body. And tomorrow, I'm getting right back on track, baby.
You can't just eat junk all the time. You got to spread it out.
right.
You got to balance it out because we can't eat junk. You just have to know when to eat it.
Exactly.
And how to eat it. when
And
to
be
eat it.
in control of yourself.
Exactly. And active Noomers right now lose an average of 15 pounds in 16 weeks. And 95% of customers say that Noom Weight is a good long-term solution.
That's absolutely incredible. So stay focused on what's important to you with Noom Weight's psychology-based approach.
So sign up for your trial today at Noom.com/unfiltered.
That's NOOM.com/unfiltered to sign up for your trial today.
Thank you, Noom, for sponsoring today's episode. We love you.
They got a new tattoo.
Yeah, I got a tattoo. I was trying to cover up my right thigh, but I ended up covering my left thigh because the middle of the tattoo wasn't able to cover the whole thing.
What was the
I'm
original
always
tattoo?
standing on this chair every episode.
Be careful. Oh, lovely.
How do you feel about
For the people
being on my knee?
for the people listening, it's like a very nice sunflower. But I
You
would
did a really good job.
It looks like a tattoo Harry Styles would have. It's like a piece of art.
Is that a compliment?
Yes. No. It's like
Now,
it looks like a rich guy
Your
tattoo.
mom has a sunflower.
Yes.
So you got a sunflower.
Yeah,
That's cute.
My mom has a tramp stamp of a sunflower on the back of her ass, and that's the only one she has, and I think it's hilarious. And sunflowers are her favorite flower.
So to honor her tramp stamp.
yeah, to honor that tramp.
A lot of moms got tramp stamps. That was like a thing. I feel like some moms like
I wonder if they were called tramp stamps back then. Like when my
No,
mom,
No.
They were. It was called like after it, like like a wife beater.
Mom, I'm not saying you're a tramp, but it's just a tramp stamp.
I wonder why that placement, like why was that the hot spot? Like right above the,
I think maybe
was it like low cut jeans back then to then show you had,
Yeah.
I feel like because it's the one place where usually the people, like your parents, wouldn't see, but if you were out like at the pool and like
You could
comfortable
lift
in
up your
own
shirt of
skin,
it.
yeah.
And I feel like the tattoos that people would pick back there were very like
Cliche.
cliche. Like
Yeah,
the, like
it's
the,
just
the
like an emblem or like a heart that like goes
like a
off.
where you see like on a paragraph, like the
Yeah.
what do you call that shit? The what do you remember when we had the writing class and like you had the intro and then you do the thing on the side and then the body and then you'll do
It's like a bracket, but it's
a fancy
fancy.
bracket.
A fancy bracket.
Yeah, like a bracket in cursive.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that was called.
I'm so glad I'm not 15 years older because I would 100% have a barbed wire band around my bicep.
Oh, yeah.
I would have gotten it.
Did you want it like when you were like in middle school?
No, but I know who I am, and if I was born in that time, I would have double sleeved up barbed wire.
You know what I wanted so bad back then? Like, and this was just in high school. I wanted like those tattoos where like the big eagle on the chest.
Oh my God.
Because
Big
everybody
eagle,
in mosh pits
fully
always had.
I know, and they just look so good with it. But I just
Yeah.
know if I had that now, I would regret it so bad, and it wouldn't even look good on me.
I feel like you would look good tatted up.
Yeah, you wouldn't look too bad with your like lifestyle that you have now.
Okay,
If everything
all right.
worked out. But
Want to get eagle tattoos?
I'm just
You know what? You know what's the new tramp stamp that everybody's gonna look at in like 10 years?
Oh,
the
what is
boob.
it?
The under boob little
I
lace
agree.
little thingy.
Oh, but if you
I'm
have
not
it,
a-
if you
not a
have
fan
it,
of
nothing
those.
wrong. Nothing
No.
wrong.
Oh,
No,
live your
nothing wrong. I
best
think it's
life.
beautiful, actually. Just not a fan of those.
It's pretty, but I have a feeling people are gonna look back at it and be like,
That's the thing. Why I haven't got one because I feel like my taste changes like every like 4 or 5 years of what I thought was cool, and then I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
I just feel like I would have got something that I thought like looked cool, and then I feel like I would hate it because I don't think it.
kind of like
is-
our thigh tattoos.
yeah. Do you regret yours?
No.
Good.
Where's all yours again?
I try to place some places where if my arms are down, they're hidden.
Okay.
So I have my right wrist, like inner wrist, my right forearm, and my left forearm,
Whoa,
and my right pinky.
The dot.
The dot.
that's crazy. I never really noticed.
Yeah.
I never really
I
noticed.
like that
those.
you can't really see them, but
Yeah.
they're there.
Ask me in a month if you have tattoos. I'll say no. She has no tattoos.
Yeah, I know.
I'm really happy with my tattoo. I think it was a really good cover up. It was not what I wanted to cover up.
You know what I realized? My tattoo shrunk.
Oh yeah.
My Louise tattoo.
Oh, his
Oh,
flower.
Matt, you're not gonna believe this.
It's insane. I guess from
Heath has a tattoo.
working out and stuff.
from the weight
Slimming
loss.
down?
Yeah.
Heath
But-
has a tattoo that says Louise in cursive, and if you live under a rock, Louise is nobody. He just wanted the name of a random girl, and it has a flower on it.
Okay, no, wait.
And-
Before you see that, Matt, look how big that tattoo was, or the rose on his thigh.
Okay.
It covered the
was
whole.
big.
Now let me show. Oh my gosh.
Like the rose is tiny now.
It used to be like that fucking big.
It's really little.
whoa.
The whole tattoo is little now.
It's still
Yeah.
kind of cool. It still looks great.
Yeah, I would keep
I
that
Yeah,
one.
it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's well
really
done.
gorgeous. Who the fuck's Luis?
What a
go
time.
Can you hold it?
I'm coming. Wait out,
I'm
y'all.
coming, y'all.
Right, the lantern.
115.
15.
Like in like a play where it's like a dark scene, like they're
Oh,
on like
the
the corner of the
lantern,
stage
the
going,
lantern.
they must be out here somewhere.
Cobwebs.
Ancient script of Samsara.
So stupid.
They're coming. Hurry up.
You both are really good at that. Put you both in a play, the unfiltered play.
We'd be good prop comedians, like
Yeah.
like Carrot Top, like how
Oh,
he just
yeah,
has like
yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of different like random things.
Yeah.
That was the best on Whose Line is when they had the big like random props.
Yeah.
And they had to come up with something. I love
That was a great show. Is it? They don't air that anymore, right? Because it was just the four
I
of them.
think they do. I think there's just.
I think
Not
it's on
new
Paramount
episodes.
Plus. Or
Oh, there's new people now.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's
not
a-
new episodes.
there's a new host. It's not Drew Carey.
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it stopped.
I think only one of them is still on it.
I think Colin Mockery and the other guy, the tall guy, is still on it.
Such a classic.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I did see TikToks of the new ones. The two of them.
Such a brilliant
Imagine
show.
being that
Yeah.
funny just anywhere you go.
Anywhere,
my
you, like,
gosh.
every episode, it was just on the spot. You were amazing, and even the
good.
bad ones, even the bad bits, were still on
Even
everything.
Whose Line though, some of the jokes they're making, I'm like, they've had that in their pocket.
Oh, really?
I think. Some,
Oh, I thought
That's
the
too
whole
good.
point.
some of it, I'm like, that's an old joke. If you've been doing improv for years, you got jokes for days.
Aren't they thrown those on the spot, like by people in the audience?
Yes, in a way. I don't know. Sometimes on Whose Line, I've been like, that was a little
That's
too
too
clever.
perfect.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they never fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if
That
they
makes
record like a long time and then they cut down to
That's
what
what
we
I'm
Oh,
thinking.
that
Like
makes sense.
sometimes
like
there,
there might
are
be stuff that
dubs.
doesn't work.
Yeah, but they do cut it out for.
That's true.
You can't just let people have something. Matt's like, it's too good.
I think my dad did that to me. My dad was always the one like, this is stage. This is stage. Look at these people. Those are fake audience members over there. Like he was just like the Super Bowl. Like he's like, they're told to wave their arms. Like I'm just such a cynic.
Super Bowl.
You know what my dad does while watching movies? He'll critique things that like aren't possible. You know what I mean?
It's like, oh, that's CGI. Yeah, Dad. It's 2022.
Or like just something that wouldn't be possible, like a car jump in something or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not possible. And then we like really get hooked on the fact that, you know, they really should have done something more realistic. But I'm like, it's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like you're watching a movie, you know?
I get like that when I watch movies high, which is why I hate watching movies high. I
Yeah,
critique
where you-
everything.
like-
I know that they're actors and they're acting and this is all fake. It's the worst. Worst experience.
I like watching movies with you, though.
Not when I'm high, though. I don't like.
We watched Bob's Burgers movie last night. We didn't finish it.
Yeah, that movie is great. Bro, the lines is nuts. It's not like any other thing.
You watch Bob's Burgers?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never watched it with like Linda? It's like,
I know what it is, but I never watched it.
Never watched like an episode or anything.
so
How many
funny.
times everyone keeps you never? You've never.
I think
No, yeah.
you would like it. It's very like kind of like your
Oh,
humor.
you would love it.
It's very up your alley.
Thank
It
you.
is, and it's very like clean too. It's not like crude at all. It's like very good. Like it's all like lines.
Yeah. And it's much like side, like little like,
Yeah. I actually really I want to sit and watch Mariah watch an episode.
yeah, you'd like it. If she can handle it.
Yeah. I think it's a little too highbrow for Mariah. I love that term, too highbrow. I use it all
highbrow.
the time. Worse than you tell somebody, yeah, too highbrow for you.
We watched a freaky movie though called Watcher. It was really intense to me.
Oh yeah.
It's about like this girl goes to Romania. She moves into an apartment with her boyfriend and she looks across the street and there's just a man staring at her out of a window constantly.
Very creepy.
And then there's a serial killer on the loose and she just gets paranoid. It's so good.
Mariah, you love horror movies, don't you?
She's like, knock on wood.
Every episode. You like horror movies, right?
What was the first, like, what movie did you see when you were a kid and it scared you? Like, you were frightened of it?
Snow White, the witch.
Snow White and the Huntsman? Oh, we're talking about
no.
Snow White.
No, like as a kid, the grandma witch. Like not the pretty witch, when she turns into a old, that would give me nightmares. That was freaky.
Did you watch Chitty Chitty Bang
I
Bang?
was just gonna say the candy scene.
The child,
Yeah, the candy
snatcher.
scene, yeah.
Children,
But I used to-
lollipops, cherry pies, they're all free. And he had the long nose. He would seduce the kids with candy.
I've never seen that. Reminds me of the Witches of East or whatever.
Dawn
I'm
of the
having a hard
Dead
time right
scared
now.
the shit out of me watching that. I had to call my dad to come pick me up from that sleepover. When, like
The one
zombie,
with Sean Penn or Sean Con.
That's Shaun.
you're thinking of Shaun of the Dead.
oh,
Dawn
sorry.
of the Dead. The one where like the zombies were finally like running and they're eating people. We don't have to talk about it.
No, I'm laughing.
trying to get
No,
us
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at like me fucking up on that line.
Shut up. Why are they so?
Isn't that the one
similar?
with Sean? No, that's Shaun of the Dead.
No,
I just thought it was really
shot with
funny.
Simon Pegg. That's the British one.
Simon
He's
Pegg.
like, we're gonna go here, do this, and then get a pint at the
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn. Remember him in I Am Sam with like he was like mentally challenged.
No. No. You do this.
Clean.
We could talk about the Ace of Base.
That is terrible.
So was it a big disaster the Ace family put on the Ace Fest? It was like Disneyland meets Coachella.
Yeah, so they hyped it up for like, what was it, months before like the release.
They said-
And you know, in everybody's heads, it's like, wow, they're probably gonna put a lot of money into this. Ace Fest is probably
Especially what they're charging. It's just gonna be
because what are they charging? Like
something.
$300-400
They
bucks?
charged like $500, and they said there's free everything.
Wow,
They said there's
okay.
free prizes, but the prizes were their old merch. Like it was like winter merch,
Oh,
like scarves, hats.
It's misprints. The logo's like crooked.
Yeah, those were the free
No.
prizes.
So,
and there
Bri-
was no food, no free food, or it was he was like, oh, there's a video of him saying right here the free parking, and everyone's showing their receipt that they got charged for parking, and they're
After
just
paying
like,
$500. And wasn't there a place where you still had to pay for food? The only place
Yeah,
that was available?
yeah.
Oh my God. And it was empty. The whole, it looked like a neighborhood carnival. They had
Yeah.
like the Ferris wheel and the rides, but like nobody was like there. So everything just looked very empty. It just looked like it like ended or like they were clearing it out the next
Who
day.
goes to? They have a lot of like family followers who like follow them.
I think that's why they
That's
did
who
it because
watches
like
them?
families come with their kids that like watch Ace family.
Their poor kids.
Yeah, I think on his Instagram story, he was like, guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to go check out the festival. They're working on it. I'm going to give you guys a little preview. And then the next frame was like, guys, I was going to show you a preview, but I just don't think it's there yet. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be amazing.
Stop. Look at that. Oh, Zane.
Oh fuck!
They should at least put down some turf or something, made it look green or like.
That's why I would never try to throw something like a convention or anything like that.
Did nobody learn from TanaCon?
Yeah,
Like
come on, come on.
The only thing like that's awesome is Tyler the Creator's Festival Camp Flognaw is awesome, and it's like that, but it's like
Is it like this? Like they have it in a parking lot and
yeah, it's at the Dodger Stadium parking lot, and there's like 3 stages where huge music acts are going on, and it's carnival themed. Like it's the know those rent-a-carnivals, funnel cakes, all of that, but it's a great time.
and you can't fake that shit. Like these are just
Yeah.
authentic in the moment shots.
yeah, just people there.
Oh man,
And they got those like type of like decals on it. You know, the artwork on some of those carnival rides are just like girls in bikinis, and
Yeah, what was that?
oh, that's just a different time.
Is there anybody listening or watching right now that went to Ace Fest? Please let us know.
Yeah, share your experience.
we want to get you on a.
So what did the Ace?
call.
Okay, click that image where it goes the Ace Fest Pass and the Ace VIP Pass. Right below,
Down.
it's that So it counts as 3 tickets. You get access to Ace Fest noon to 10 p.m.
I
and
would
get
hope you
free
get
autograph-
access to Ace Fest.
He goes valued at $900. Scratch that and give it.
Oh
to
my
$299.
God, you can't do that.
3 tickets, man. That is.
Oh my God,
Free autograph poster for
This-
$500.
this one
Wow.
pass counts as 5 tickets.
Exclusive wedding gift. What is it? 2 VIP pass members to join us at our wedding. I can't wait to see that wedding.
Exclusive wedding
What in
gift.
the world?
Their actual wedding. They're inviting people to their actual wedding.
2 VIP pass. They're picking 2 VIP. So 2 random people will win to go to their wedding.
I guess there was probably.
They're not married yet.
Oh yeah, I thought they were married already.
How'd that house go down with them too? Why is there always like a scam that guy's getting involved with? You think you'd be like, this time I'm not gonna fuck up.
Yeah,
I bet he's running with just like the wrong crowd.
yeah. There's someone who's not running his business right, but I just don't think he's making very good decisions right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's really thinking that he keeps messing up. I really believe that he believes he's doing.
Like I believe that he really wanted to make a fun carnival day, but I just
How the fuck are you going to charge $500?
For families.
charge people 50. Just
That's
50.
more than Disney.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yeah, it's way more than Disney.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Well, now that we just learned yesterday, or I just learned yesterday that Disneyland is like $250, $300 per ticket or
Yeah.
something like that. You're going $200 over Disneyland? That shit is
yeah, but
done
you have
already.
a chance to go to the wedding.
Do you even think they're gonna pick 2 people for that wedding? I don't think that's gonna
Imagine
happen.
you are the winner of that. How awkward would that be?
Like you got picked out of like 15 people.
Just to and then attend his wedding, and then everybody there knows you're the
Yeah.
You're the
You're the
VIP
contest winner.
Like I would feel so
I
uncomfortable.
would never. If I won
being
that, I would
around
just
friends.
not even go.
That would be so strange.
I pray for them, man.
I don't know. It seems
And
like
I'd
this
be
is a
pretty
pattern.
depressed if I threw a carnival and nobody showed up.
Who's he fighting?
He's going to he's doing another fight.
That's what one of the things is. You'll one of the
Access
didn't
to
he-
the next fight.
Didn't he not pay like all those fighters?
shit. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. We should come up with our own unfiltered.
You saw
Fight.
Andrew Tate called out Jake Paul
About what?
About what?
about doing a fight.
What do you mean? He
Like,
called
he
him
wants
out
to
like he
fight
wants to
him?
He's
fight
like
him?
put 3 million up. I'll put 3 million up. Let's fight. Winner takes all.
Damn.
And like I've never been more excited about the idea of 2 people fighting.
Did Andrew Tate used to fight?
I guess he used to do kickboxing.
He'll get it. No, I
Who's
think
Andrew Tate?
Jake Paul will beat
He's
his
the-
ass.
No, I think he's just a big fighter.
How like alpha male type podcast person.
Is he a fighter though?
He used to do kickboxing, I guess.
Oh,
but
okay.
So he did Tybo.
you remember the Tybo
The
commercials?
Tybo guy, like, come on,
Yes.
let's do it. Tybo. You don't need anything, just your body and you're kicking.
But why are you so? Do you like Sharon Tate?
Sharon Tate.
I mean, what's his name? Aaron Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Andrew.
I just
Fucking hell.
think it'd be so funny.
Do you think Jake Paul's gonna fight? What's his face?
We got to get names down.
The Irish one. How did I forget his name? Jesus.
Sean
Christ.
McGregor?
McGregor. Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I keep seeing. I saw.
We are terrible.
I was watching ESPN and they were talking about how they might have a fight. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I heard
What's his name? Who's the other guy's name?
Mayweather wants to fight McGregor again.
I'm over McGregor. I'm done with that guy. It was cool. I'd love the hype. He didn't pull through. You're done. Go fight Jake Paul. I'd like to see it.
I'd love to see that.
But that's where you've like reached in terms of the totem pole of like you as being the most amazing fighter.
But if he wins, that's good. You know, if he says he can beat Jake Paul, then he should just do it.
Don't underestimate the Paul brothers. I think they're.
Oh no, I'm not underestimating them at all. I feel like they've been, especially I feel like that man's been training for the past 3 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's secretly training and just showing people that, I don't know how to fight, and then he just fucking get to the ring prepared. He's playing it smart, baby. That's business right there. Should we have Jake Paul on the podcast? You think he'd do it?
Yeah, I
can scrape up some money.
I'd go up to Jake Paul next time if we're at a party. I'll go up and go, "Do you want to come on Unfiltered?" I bet he'd say yes.
Yeah, let's see it.
He'd be like, who?
Unfiltered what?
Zane and Heath. David Doe. I don't know.
This is my fight.
You guys went to the hair doctor.
Oh yeah.
Damn, we should have brought that up like 45 minutes ago.
So y'all went to the hair doctor.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we had an appointment together. It was Zane, myself, and Ilya.
Same guy that you saw last time?
No,
Different guy.
So I'm getting another hair transplant, right? I'm gonna get it in the future, and I was like, Heath, Ilya, I know you guys are interested. Why don't you come with me? We could do one all together, as a group. That'd be fun.
Group transplant.
And we
That'd
could
be
all,
fun if you did it in a circle and you're laying towards each other.
Yeah. And
The surgeon's gonna be busy.
And the thing is that, like, what sucks about hair transplants is that you kind of look like shit for like a month. You know what I mean? So I was like, it'd be great if we all did it at the same time. We all look like shit together. That was
Misery
me
loves
trying to pull him in, so I don't look like shit by myself. But yeah, we went to like a new doctor.
Yeah.
He was really sweet.
We all had individual appointments, but it was all together. So he took us into a room. He would draw on your scalp, show you where like the hairline would be and everything like that. Everybody went, and then I was the last one, and I'm super excited because I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. We walk in, and he's like, "Yeah, you're the only one I'm not gonna do.
Why?
I recommend you don't do it." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I've been here for an hour and a half. Like, what's wrong?" And he was like, "Oh, your hair is just really thin and fine." And he was like, "Honestly, I just don't recommend it for you right now. It's not."
Oh.
But like, I feel like I've
at
seen
least he's
people with
saying
fine
it.
hair
Yeah.
get hair transplants. Though.
I think he was saying that he just doesn't recommend me to do it. He was like, wait till it gets worse. He's like, don't do it already, I guess.
What kind of method are they going to do this time? Because
The one at a time, not the strip.
No, I'm not doing the strip ever again. I actually shouldn't have done the strip the first time.
Okay.
That was a mistake.
So it's one at a time? But where did they take the hair from?
From the back of your head.
Okay.
All over.
Oh my
So
God.
the strip is like the strip is cool, kind of cool because they cut the hair off and then they sew it back so it doesn't look like you have any hair missing. You know what I mean? But when they pull your hair out, you see that you have some hairs missing, but it's like not that noticeable.
But why don't just do the toupee thing where they just shave it and then just glue on a toupee? Those look amazing.
I think some people say it's like bad for your head to have that like just glued onto your head at all times. But he did say never laser hair removal under the beard.
That? Oh,
Because
shit.
you could use those hairs for
You can use
hair
this
transplant.
and put it up here on your head.
Oh, but
They can
yours,
take from your beard.
But yours would be different because the top of your
Yeah.
hair is like straight and thin, and then your beard is
this
coarse and thick.
Yeah, that would never work for it. Imagine
be
Heath with fucking a
crazy.
beard hair right here.
Oh my god.
That would look crazy.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
I don't even think I can use mine either. Like, feel mine? Mine's like pretty coarse. Maybe up
Pretty
here.
similar.
Yeah, underneath.
But
Give it
that'll
some
look
fullness.
funny though. If I go like this, you'll see that it's a bunch of curly hairs in the
Oh yeah,
middle.
you can take hair from anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about doing like an eyebrow transplant. I was like, could you fill my eyebrows in? He was like, yeah, honestly, I do it all the time. And he was like, the only bad thing is you'll have to keep cutting it. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, if I take from your head, it's going to grow like your normal hair. So I would have literal, imagine me with these
crazy?
beautiful, like,
That's fun.
just growing them out. Just like,
I would, dude.
That you could take from your beard.
I could use some nice little thick.
Yeah.
That's funny. Could you imagine?
But that would be,
And
imagine
he would
thing.
not keep up with it.
Yeah,
So
oh,
that's a
no.
Them shits would be.
You'd be like,
But yeah, you could take from all over your body.
Straighten them shits out. I get a little
He
perm.
goes on like a red carpet and just like it's one of those like flash, like a lot of light. It's just like really dark on the corners. Like you could.
You could like curl it, you know, like do that'd be fun.
It
You
would
could do
be
your
like
arm hair?
it would be like Hunger Games, like Stanley Tucci.
Oh shit. Raya, good thinking. That's not a lot though.
It's-
probably like a total of like 100.
Yeah, but picture it on your head.
It's arm hair is actually pretty good.
I don't feel like armpit hair grows as fast as like
Right.
facial hair though. Like your
Yeah.
armpit hair kind of stay. When do you ever trim that, or do you ever feel like it's growing?
No,
fast?
it just stops at a length.
Yeah.
A hair doctor was telling us that one time he got a lady that requested her vagina hair on her
Say
where was
pubic
it?
hair, Zane.
Pubic hair, sorry.
Vagina hair.
She requested her vagina.
Vagina hair.
It's your pubic hair.
On her what? Because you keep pointing at
On
your
her
face.
face, on her face. She
Where?
wanted it on her face. Like I think it was her eyebrows or something.
Has to
What
be
was
your
it?
eyebrows. I don't know.
She just wanted it. Oh, but what's weird is he
On
said.
her face, like maybe her
Sorry,
eyebrow.
I was still held up my vagina hair.
But
My
he
bad.
did say he can put hair anywhere and it'll grow. Like he's like, if you wanted, you could do hair
It
on
will
your
grow
nose,
anywhere.
What?
or like grow it wherever you
world?
want. He's like, as long as you put the hole and then drop the hair into it.
It's insane.
But yeah, he said he went. He started doing it and he's like, I can't do this, and then he stopped. Oh, and then there was another girl that ended up doing like laser hair removal of her pubic region. And I guess broke up with her boyfriend that like he wanted her to get it, and so she did it. So then they broke up, and she was all pissed off, and now she doesn't have any hair down there anymore. So she was like,
She did not want it back.
screw this. So she went to this doctor and was like, I want a landing strip. So she got a hair transplant of a landing strip.
That is, I mean,
Unbelievable.
This doctor, man, talk about confidentiality agreements. He's just like, you want to hear? You want to hear this?
Get this.
That's crazy. That is wild.
But
I
like,
don't think it's that bad. Is that like confidential? Is
I
that,
think
like,
because it's
too
a
confidential?
cosmetic. It's like cosmetic. I don't think he's like a true medical doctor, so I think he has some flex. Maybe.
Got it.
I don't
Got
know.
it.
I mean, there's no person attached
Yeah,
to it.
it's
Yeah, that's true.
that's fine. That's honestly that's some shit I would do if I would put my pubes back.
Can we bring on? Actually, I would love to do this with the friend group, the Hollywood Medium. I really want to meet him.
A medium, a psychic.
Hold on, who do you want to meet that's dead?
The Hollywood Medium.
Oh,
He's
you
like
want to
a-
meet the medium.
He's like a famous person that does it.
He's a medium, so he can connect with people who have passed, but also he can tell you about your future health, whatever you want to know. And he really, really, really is spot on. Like he has his
Wow.
own show, and he'll go to different celebrities. That's like he's done the Kardashians, like, but the producers don't tell him whose house he's going to. He just knocks on the door and then he's only like 20 years old. So the door opens and it's like Kris Jenner, and he's like, oh my God. And he's
cool.
because like he can't know anything about them.
Wow. Okay.
And the stuff that he says is so random. Like, of course, I'll tell you about like Kris Jenner. He channeled Robert Kardashian, who passed her husband. And but he also, so he was saying, he was like, of course people are going to expect like Robert Kardashian to come through, of course. So he brings up other things that are so random that don't matter, but he brought up how she wants to like change out the windows in her house. And she was like, I just decided that yesterday. Like I didn't tell anybody
weird.
about that. So little things like that are silly,
Yeah.
but he throws it in so that people really believe. And she's just like, and she like freaked out. But
okay, let's do it.
I'm
I think it's
interested.
fun.
I'm interested that you like that. Like you're interested in that.
yeah, I love that stuff. Long Island Medium, yeah.
I just don't
Long
want the-
Island
Long
medium.
Island Medium.
I just don't want him to tell me something that's just gonna haunt my mind forever. I'm like, ever since that medium told me
No,
that.
he tells you what you like. He'll ask you, what do you want? He goes, do you want to know about your personal life? Do you want to know about people that have passed? Do you want to know? And you tell him. If
Oh, cool.
That's
he won't
cool.
just
You
like
get to
tap
decide.
into anything. He'll like, if you're like, what about my health? What about my family?
Tyler Henry.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, he just got them fresh veneers. He making money, cuh.
That would be so fun. I mean, I would
I'm
love
down.
to have Teresa Caputo, the Long Island
So,
Medium.
how would you want to do
But-
it? Would you want to bring him on the podcast, or would you want to do this off the podcast and then talk about it?
I feel like off the podcast, but I would want it with all the friends because I
Yeah.
know everybody like has somebody that maybe they would want to come through or future plans, stuff like that.
Is this something where you you have him with everybody and everybody shares, or he does like personal one? Like,
You could do whatever you want. You can have
Got
a
it.
we should
a
do just
group.
the four of us.
yeah, I would say just do the four of us.
I wonder how expensive he is now that he's really popular.
I would invest in it. I think it's
I'd
cool.
invest in it too. I think
be
that'd be
really
exciting.
cool.
It's like a whole episode.
I don't know
scared.
the thing is, I don't know if I would do it in this room.
Well, not in this room. We
No,
could
I
just,
think
we
we'd
can
okay.
go
and then talk
somewhere.
about it
Yeah.
Or
afterwards.
go there. Yeah, I'd maybe even meet up with him.
He does the house calls, so he
Oh,
comes
cool.
to you.
Would you want him to do all of us like in our own houses, or just all together?
All together.
I just don't know
More
who
fun
I-
together, so like you can see it. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, oh, and then he said this, and then he said this.
You're right. Everybody will remember. certain
everybody
things.
being there. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, I love that idea. Let's do it.
I don't know who I want to talk to though. I think I do know of somebody.
Save it.
I know. I don't want to say because he will research this and be watching this conversation
Yeah.
before he comes over. I know.
And who knows? Maybe he'll reach out. Tyler, Henry.
Hey,
All right, perfect. So now we know what we're gonna do.
We should try to get it, yeah.
Let's just try to do it next episode, like after next one, because we have a guest.
Who can we reach out to get him?
well, now that the
I think we just-
Instagram verification
I think we
thing
just
has its
DM
own
him.
thing,
Just all of us DM.
What if
See
you'd
who
see it?
he watches.
All right.
Are we all done?
We're all done.
Everybody got everything they needed to get out
Off
on this
my
episode.
chest.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you again for tuning into another Zane and Heath Unfiltered episode. You can check out our coffee, Chromoto.com. It's a new site now. We have all new products. We got the tumblers, we got the mugs, we got the new coffee bags. So make sure to check that out. We also have
Our Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. We post a bonus episode every single month, and it's a high episode. We have different guests. We have Tana and Brooke on the latest episodes. So make sure to check that out. We do live Q&As every month. We do early access to the podcast. So you see it a couple days early, ad free. We have a bunch of behind the scenes stuff on there. So make sure to check that out. Patreon.com/Zane and Heath.
All right, cool. Hope y'all have a lovely motherfucking day, and God bless.
God bless. We'll
God
see you
bless
next
you,
week.
baby. Mwah.